name is Rhonda Johnson, and I'm the teacher learning coach here at Princeton. Welcome to our PTA open house. Have you heard? This year, we are building something magnificent. Our students all read the book, The Most Magnificent Thing, which is about a student who gives us all something very important in life, and that is perspective. Change involves the celebration of successes and the reflection of shortfalls, like the 8-page report card that we sent home last year. As my school has undertaken the task of transitioning from a traditional grading system to standards-based teaching and learning and grading, we've learned a lot and still are learning a great deal along the way. We have observed a shift in our school culture from a fixed mindset to a growth mindset. We've had lots of peaks and lots of pits. Under standards-based grading and learning, our teachers have created an opportunity for students to persevere in the face of challenges. Students are measured on their proficiency of content standards. Some demonstrate early mastery and are able to move on to more difficult concepts, while others may require some reteaching or remediation. Teachers are able easily to identify those students who may need some support in order to demonstrate proficiency. Students are beginning to understand the value and the process of learning, rather than just earning a grade, a B, C, or D, or even an E. You will see a new 2-page report card this year, and we hope that it will better communicate how your child is doing at school. A minute ago, I mentioned the book that our school read called The Most Magnificent Thing. You know, this is going to be the theme of our learning this year. We'll revisit this book over and over, helping our kids and our teachers get a growth mindset. Teachers are able to use ongoing formative assessments as a way to guide their classroom instruction. Students are able to practice their mastery of standards without the penalty of receiving a poor grade in a grade book. The process of reteaching creates that opportunity for both teachers and students to learn from their mistakes. Teachers are able to reflect on instruction and evaluate if their lessons were truly meeting the needs of their learners. Students are able to focus on their efforts on the concepts they struggled to understand and the option for reassessment. Together, reteaching and reassessment allow for all stakeholders to experience that intelligence can be developed and it is not set in stone.
Hi, I'm Jana Rogerson. I teach 2nd grade here at Princeton Elementary. I want to share with you how standards-based grading requires me to closely examine the actual standards of my content and then evaluate that with predetermined objectives. Without that clear set of measurable standards, there cannot be quality classroom instruction. Over the past few years, it's been challenging because as grade levels, we have had to redesign our instruction and assessments in order to create opportunities for our students to demonstrate proficiency. This endeavor is a continual process. I've been able to design assessments that allow for multiple methods of demonstrating proficiency of a content standard. And while this process has been a lot of work, I've never felt more involved in my curriculum.
Hello. I want to talk to you a little bit about standards-based grading and what a great communication tool it is. Standards-based grading allows me as a teacher to clearly communicate with students and parents where individuals are in their understanding of a concept. No longer are students able to hide behind some weighted average or some positive academic behaviors such as good attendance. Students should be motivated toward mastery of the material and not demotivated by trying hard and still getting a bad grade on an assessment, only to have the teacher move right along to the next concept without even having any insight or learning it. You remember those days. Standards-based grading allows me to clearly communicate with students about what they did poorly on the previous assessment and to offer them a chance to work harder and toward gaining mastery of the objective and the material and demonstrating their ability to achieve. That's what standards-based grading and teaching and learning is all about. It's about high achievement for all students.
My name is Callie Crocker, and I'm a 5th grade student teacher this year at Princeton. My experience with standard-based grading and learning is that there are legitimate concerns. It was different when I was in school. You either got it or you didn't, and they gave us A's, B's, C's, D's, and F's. I like the overall goal, but I don't want children to always think they can redo things just so they don't have to try their best the first time. I've had many parents communicate a similar concern to me. Although some are grateful for reteaching and reassessment, others are worried that we are not preparing their children for the real world. I communicate to these parents that we are trying to encourage students to value persistence and appreciate effort in order to reach higher levels of achievement, which will benefit them into adulthood.
Denise Fields, 3rd grade teacher at Princeton Elementary School, and today I'd like to discuss with you how educators use more time providing assessments based on standards-based grading. All educators experience the need for more time in the school day, the school week, the school month, and the school year. And reteaching and reassessment opportunities have created additional work for the classroom teachers. We are now grading assessments and subsequent reassessments, which can take up a significant amount of time. We utilize our regular classroom time for teaching while allowing those students who demonstrated mastery to move on to more challenging concepts independently. Scheduling reassessments has been a challenge as some teachers have digital assessments that require the computer lab. As more teachers convert to digital assessments and reassessments, the demand for technology has increased school-wide.
Hi, I am Christy Thornton, a 1st grade teacher at Princeton Elementary School, and I'd like to talk to you about how teachers are reinventing the wheel when it comes to standards-based teaching, learning, and grading. Although I feel more connected to my curriculum, it's because I find myself redesigning many formative and summative assessments. Some of the activities or projects that I've previously used in my classroom have been passed on to me by veteran teachers. Upon closer examination, these resources were very well designed, but did not effectively offer the opportunity for students to demonstrate proficiency of content standards. I believe that after this year, I will be able to reflect on and fine-tune my new assessments without having to redesign entire curriculum units. These are just a few examples of how standards-based grading has impacted Princeton Elementary School's culture. We look forward to growing with you together. Please let us know what you think about the new report card and how we can make it a better communication tool for everyone.